The Rootshell Security Platform is a vendor-neutral multi-tenancy role-based access platform that resides in the cloud. The platform ingests penetration test data and vulnerability scan data. The data is analyzed on a regular basis to determine whether or not it is subject to active exploits in the wild. Upon detection of an active exploit, the platform will alert you and automate some of the functionality to allow you to expedite your remediation process and your prioritization methods. Penetration testing engagements have been revolutionized by offering live and dynamic reporting, ensuring there are no delays in gaining insight into issues, compared to traditional manual PDF reports delivered weeks after an engagement is completed. This allows you to immediately commence your remediation processes. To ensure that you retain a low risk in your organization, the platform organizes the data in the form of projects to give you a very clear view into your current testing results or penetration testing exercises in a very quick and easy-to-read dashboard. As you execute your workflow and work through the results, the capability to filter down to very specific, comprehensive pieces of information. For example, if we wanted to look at everything that has a high or a critical rating across our external attack surface with SLAs that are expired, we can quickly apply the filters. To give us the data that we're looking for with this information, we can at a glance see if there are exploits available, what priority the asset is, what the vulnerability is, and any other tags that would represent where this result came from. In addition to that, we will show you the SLA tracking against the issues. This particular vulnerability, upon clicking into the result, can give you information as to when the scan was seen, how often it's been seen, and if it started off as one risk rating and has escalated to another. Also, we'll show you the exploits that are available for this vulnerability to help you make the determination as to the level of risk this vulnerability presents. From an assets perspective, the platform shows you data regarding the compliance of the asset in terms of your remediation efforts, the asset priority, the name of the asset, and the number and type of vulnerabilities that may be present, in addition to your customized tagging information for the asset that may reflect the business purpose of the asset. Asset groups are available to help you organize your assets in a very clean, comprehensive way, giving you insight into the risk for each area of the business. For example, we have the Workstations Asset Group here. If we click into the Workstations Asset Group, we can see right away that there are 40 assets as part of this group. Some of those are not compliant with our current SLA, and we can see where the risk is. Some of those have vulnerabilities that have exploits available, and we can see other information around the number of critical or high instances across the board. If we click into the asset, we can see who owns the system where the asset resides, and so on. Additionally, we can see all of the vulnerabilities that are associated with this particular asset at a glance. The platform incorporates an automation center to allow you to streamline your workflow and gain some efficiencies across your teams. For example, if there are active exploits impacting vulnerabilities in your environment, you can set up an automation that helps you work through this effectively. This is a sample of that type of information. We will set the trigger as active exploit. We will recast the vulnerability from a high to a critical. We can assign it a status. We assign it a priority or a custom business relevant tag and assign it to a user directly in the platform. If you utilize ticketing systems, you can create a ticket to help your teams work through the issue and remediate it as quickly as possible. Other types of automations allow you to suppress information, assign work to users on a general basis. For example, if we know someone takes care of the Windows systems, we can assign those issues to that user or team. If someone takes care of the servers or maybe applications on the assets, we can assign those issues to that user or team as well. Many possibilities exist with the automation center within the platform. Additionally, when it comes to organizing your vulnerability scan data, penetration testing data, and making sure that your testing is done properly, the platform provides questionnaires that can be customized based on templates that have been built into the platform. The questionnaires allow you to grab scoping information that are relevant to the project, whether this be a complex vulnerability scanning project or a penetration test that's going to be executed against your environment. You could share these questionnaires with the penetration tester as an example. This way, the scoping information is clear and concise, and it can reside alongside of a project that we've defined in the platform. Finally, an overview of your risk posture is available in the compliance dashboard. Here, you can see the age of each type of vulnerability, how long it's been on your network. We provide reporting on the mean time to remediate, as well as the system technical owners or assigned users and their workload as it applies to your organization. The compliance dashboard helps you to manage to your SLAs. The overview dashboard helps you to get a clear picture of an up-to-the-minute view of the entirety of your estate and your vulnerability management program and how you're progressing with your remediation efforts.